these or whatever they definitely have this thing.
Hey, Paul. Morning, Pat.
Morning, Aaron. How are you?
Good. How are you? Gonna work out?
I am. I got it.
You know that you're gonna have to fight less for that rack.
I know, but
I love it.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
So basically, it's you have to make 2,000 Bitcoin to do 10,000 in 5 days, right?
So you'll have 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after each training session with time cap. So if you got,
10 minutes.
Yeah. yeah.
Yes. Here, so here.
Morning, Jim.
You're running the class?
I'm coaching.
Huh?
I'm coaching today. With your hamstring?
Jam my knee ski.
Oh,
Yeah.
better than
Yeah,
hamstring. Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, I'll see. But you can't get around on a bike?
Yeah.
Oh, you can? Oh, perfect.
So like, oh, yeah.
Hey, Pat. Morning, Carrie. I'm the sub.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks. You too. It'll be fun.
Are you excited about this?
About coaching? A little nervous. I haven't done this in a while.
No, we're gonna grade you.
I know, you guys always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a dumbbell chest press. Yeah.
Like, look, I'm going slower, my time is back to it's wrong.
That feels fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I felt hard on it.
Yeah, just see how it feels. It's your first session. Back, okay. Yeah. We'll change the lower body stuff. Because you're probably not gonna do a split squat. Yeah, I'll help you. Spence, come on in. Hey, when you guys are ready, sorry. Good morning. When you are ready, I'm gonna roll a clock. I'll give you 3 minutes to hit 3 minutes at 30 calories, anywhere you want. Okay, that's not hard. Okay, it's very manageable. So Spence, 3 minutes, 30 calories. You can run, you can bike, you can row. Once we're through that, I will give you an overview of what we're going to do for the training session today. My clock rolls in 10 seconds. So 3 minutes, 30 calories. It's just steady, gives you something to dial into. Okay, your clock is rolling right here. Does that one not work?
That's what they said.
So 1 minute in here, I'm just asking please for 30 in 3 minutes. Shouldn't be too difficult. Halfway, guys. So another 90 seconds. Please hit 30. Hey, Les. You too? So back at the helm. We're going to do some split squats, which are not for you.
Correct, sir.
But I was hoping you'd be open to doing some chest work. So I'm going to have you do an incline press.
Good, because I'm going to do incline though.
And then we're going to do a,
Okay.
yep. And then you're going to do it's the same as a decline fly. Yep. And then I'll walk you through the end part. Hey, about 45 seconds if you're done. If you hit 30 and you're off, you're off. You're good. So again, if you get to 30 before my 3 minute mark, you're off. That's fine. You can't get to 30. I understand. About 30 seconds here. Okay. Rest there. Let me just explain what we've got going on. So real quick, we have a weekly challenge this week. Winner gets a prize. It's on this board over here. It's a 10K row, run, or bike challenge. Okay, so if you can't row, you could bike it or run it, no problem. But here's how this will work. Okay, so I'm going to put restrictions on it. So 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes after the training session is over, I'll put a timer up. You can go for 5 minutes when the training session's over every day this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, first person to hit 10K wins. Questions? Does that make sense? So you can't just come in and chill out and row before a training session and count that. It's a 5-minute time cap on my clock at the end of every training session. Okay? Perfect. Again, if you can't row, you could bike or run. Okay, name goes on the whiteboard, recorded. Today, we'll shift gears just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to break up the front squat and the hang squat clean sequence that we've been doing. We're going to work on a split squat and we're going to high bench step up. For some of you, that will work, and for some of you, we're going to change things around a little bit to make it work, and I'll show you what I'm trying to get you to do out of it. 3 activities to warm up. First activity, single leg RDL, so watch. Okay, I want you to make sure you pay close attention to your knee and your foot so there's no gimbal or wobble. Okay, do it really strict. You'll count 6 per side. When you are done, watch how I do this. You're going to load up a band. Okay, you're going to put it right up high under your glute. And you're going to take a step back. So this creates a little bit of distraction. For some of you, you'll squeeze your butt. You'll feel a stretch right away in this top position. What I would like for you to do is tie your arm or both arms in overhead. Okay, you'll go nice and slow. Try and touch your knee to the ground. What I want you to note is my knee hits the ground behind my hip. Okay, so you're missing range if you're like, oh, my knee has to come forward. Okay, I want your knee to hit the ground behind the hip. You'll count 6 per side. And then your third and your final activity for your warm-up is a Cossack squat. Okay, so you can do this with a wide stance. Your feet stay locked on the ground. You'll go to the bottom position. You'll notice I can gain some range here by bringing my toe up. But what I want you to also notice is if you look here, this is a squat shape. So I don't let this collapse in. I don't come up onto my toe. I'll help you guys through it. We're going to do 2 rounds. Questions before we roll? Perfect. It's 6 of everything, 6 per side of everything, 2 rounds. Any order, doesn't matter. Band goes around the hip. Okay, single leg RDL. I'll make my way around and help you guys out. Please, in this RDL, make sure that the shin stays perpendicular to the ground. Okay, so when that shin starts to come forward, you get out of the hip and the hamstring. So the shin stays perpendicular. Just for those of you who don't know what that means the shin stays straight up and down. 90-degree angle. There you go. So that means you have to press your hips back into that shape. Yeah, press your hips back into that shape. Good. 6 per side. We're shooting for 2 rounds, but we are under a time crunch. Good. That left one. Good. When you're done, trail leg goes back and is banded. Get the torso straight up and down. So I'm just going to give you 3 things. Trail leg is banded. Number 1. Torso goes straight up and down. Number 2. Your knee should hit the ground behind your hip. Number 3. So your knee should hit the ground behind your hip. Otherwise, it is not extension in your hip, and that's what I want. Okay, so again, look down, knee behind hip. Knee behind hip. Good. 6 per side. If you can tie arms in overhead, that's great. You should feel like squeeze glute as you go along here. You should be able to access the glute and squeeze the glute the entire time. How's that feel? Like it'll warm up a little bit? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. We'll go through another round. I think we're good on time. Yep. Good. So once you've done it, you're onto your RDL again. Shin perpendicular to the ground. Push the hip back. Oh, sorry, Cossack squat. Thanks, Pat. Yep, that Cossack squat. You can bring the toe up. Again, try and find an end range that looks like a squat with the knee that is bent. Good. Which would mean back flat, toe pointed straight forward. There you go. Good. As you guys get to that bottom position in this Cossack squat, start to look and see where the crease of your hip falls. See where the crease of your hip falls in comparison to your knee. Okay, just see where the crease of your hip falls in comparison to your knee. Is that crease of the hip above or below your knee? Okay, here we go. Let's roll through one more round. If you guys could, please. We got about 3 minutes, then we got to move on. So we'll see what we can get through in 3 minutes. Good. Good. Shin stays perpendicular. Press back into your hip. Good. Your hamstrings all healed?
Much better.
Much better. Okay. 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 Yeah, good. Yep. That's good. And you're healthy-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of good for whatever?
Yeah, no, well, today I am.
I saw
can do
you-
all that.
I saw you pressing overhead the
Yeah,
other
I can
day.
do all that.
Okay.
I can do all
All right.
that. Should be an issue.
Okay.
Find out.
Gary, you're good? Keep your back flat. See if you can manage that, manage your spine. There you
What are you gonna say about my adductors?
go. Drop your foot back further. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Good. Yep. Second round of this. See if you can grind into the bottom of that split squat with the band around you. So that grinding means like squeeze your butt, go slow. Now all of a sudden you're working on those sliding surfaces of the front of the hip. Okay. And we're going to lunge today. We're going to load a lunge. Well, some of you are. Jim, you will not. But you will lunge today under load. And so this is a really good way to kind of get that tissue warmed and prepped. Okay. Finish whatever it is you're working on. Finish whatever it is you're working on. And then I'm going to move you guys forward. So 3 things here. Okay. 1, you're going to work on an elevated split squat, a rear foot elevated split squat. So the way I want you to do this is grab a PVC pipe. You'll hold the PVC pipe overhead and you'll set up a surface, anything, 6 inches, could be the edge of your squat rack. Okay, PVC pipe goes overhead. You're going to touch your knee to the ground and come right back up. Okay, this is just a static movement. Okay, I just want you to do 3 on each side. Okay, so maybe we'll just do this one piece at a time, 3 on each side. Jim, you're going to skip this. And all I want you to do is a 1-arm overhead press. 6 on each side. We're going to switch the whole thing to upper body. Okay. Yep. Could be a plate that goes under your back foot, could be a bar, could be anything. As long as you have a little bit of a deficit, just go through and count 3 on each side. Pressing overhead, rib cage locked in tight, same lunge step, tissue should be warm. Okay, you have to make the purchase. Okay, so knee goes to the ground. Yeah, that's right. Good. Good. Heel in the lead foot stays down. Heel in the lead foot stays down. If you leave that heel and you roll onto your toe, it's too much shearing on your knee. Perfect. When you are done, just count 3 on each side of an archer push-up. Okay, so again, archer push-up. I'm going to go to one side, press into that side. I'm going to go to the other side, press into the other side. 3 on each side, pretty simple, archer push-up. Good. Yep. And you'll press a bit today. Good. Yep, just alternating sides, wider hands, more challenging. Yep, there you go. Good. Yep, hands stay in place. Your hands are static, your torso moves side to side. Hands are static, torso moves side to side. Yep, there you go. Well done, Paul. There you go. Good. Last thing, I want you guys to set up a box or a bench, but watch. I would like for the knee to be higher than the crease of the hip for this. So your knee is going to be higher than the crease of your hip. It's a squat shape. It's the same shape here. Okay. The only difference is with one leg, this allows me to get more into my glute and my hamstring. Okay. If I do a regular squat, a lot of us are limited because we have mobility issues. Okay. Or there's some congestion there. But when I split this, okay, like this, I get the rotational component of it so I can go a little bit deeper. Okay, and all you're going to do is step up out of that deficit. Okay, and I just want you to do 3 on each side. But I do want the box to be high enough so that the crease of your hip is below your knee. Just do 3 on each side. So that's not even really close, Pete. There you go, yeah. You're good, right?
Demonstrating or watching, I've
Yeah.
never done these.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, some of us are special.
Yes. Amen. Story of my life.
So bring them out to like a 9,
Oh, okay.
and then you're going to, like you're scooping up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only doing it wrong.
That's all right.
I didn't know that demonstration. Am I out here?
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's the same thing as like a decline press.
Oh,
So it's like for the undercarriage. There you go. Yep. Come higher. There it is. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's go through one more round like this and then we'll load everything. So perfect. That's way too high. That should be for Pete. That should be for Pete. Yeah. Good. Hey, do one more round if you could. PVC pipe goes overhead. 3 on each side. Archer push up. 3 on each side. High step up. 3 on each side. Yeah, that's better, Pete. That's good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, good. Yep. So, hey, listen, start to build out that rear foot split squat. I'm not looking for anything high. Good. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect for you. Yeah. Pat, you good there? Yeah, I would say that. Flip it over like that. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work. Yep. Good. Okay. Just as you guys finish this up, here's what's going to happen. You're going to load a barbell. So you're going to do a back rack. Just, you're going to hold on 1 second though, Jim. I'll work with you. You're going to put a barbell on your back. You're going to build up a platform for your rear foot, and you're going to do a rear foot elevated split squat, a rear foot elevated split squat. So it's essentially what we practiced. I'll help you, Spence. It's essentially what we practiced, okay, but now it's going to be loaded. So I'm going to let you work your way into whatever load that you want to use, okay, for 10 per side. Some moderate to heavy load. So let's just stop right now and work on that. So again, you're going to work out of your rack. You're gonna need to build something up like a plate behind you. The bar is gonna go on your back, and there's your rear foot elevated split squat with your knee touching the ground each time. Okay, build to something that's heavy for 10, if you could. And I'll give you like 3 or 4 minutes to get into that. Okay? So you're going to still do single-sided stuff. You're going to do an overhead press, just one arm. Yep. Build to something like heavy-ish for 10, but make it a strict press, so no dip. That's activity 1. And then build to a heavy like hammer curl. 10. So you have two different weights is my guess. Yep. Walk that, so just keep that knee, that lead shin perpendicular to the ground. There you go. Yeah. And if I were you, I'd go with like a 6-inch elevated surface, like a lower, like just a plate is all you're gonna need. Yeah. Yep. Interesting setup there, Carrie. Yep. So yeah, it doesn't matter though. But get a plate behind you. So Paul, where are you working? Perfect. So you're gonna throw a bar on your back, or you want to use kettlebells? What are you gonna do? Perfect. Love it. Love it. Yeah, yep, good. Yep, that's right. So get to a place where 10 is gonna be heavy. If you could, yep, that's right, Pete, that's good. 10's gonna be heavy. Good. So an inch forward with your lead foot. There you go. Yep. So now you can get that shin perpendicular to the ground. There you go. That's good. Yeah, that's right. Spence, you know what you're doing? Yeah, go ahead. Les, he's very friendly. You guys know each other? Okay. No, or actually, come over here. Use the rack over here. That way you're not all, yeah, come down here. Yeah. Good. Good. Once you are done, okay, I'll give you, you need a few minutes here. You're working your way into this? Okay. Carrie, you gonna have load? Yes. Yeah, you should. Yep. You're gonna add some load here? Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're getting there. Yep, Spence. Here we go. Good. This will be okay here? Okay.
Find out.
I love the confidence. Yeah, there you go. You're set, right? So just start in on it. So you're going to do 10 on right, 10 on left. Okay. Then do 10 hammer curls on right, then do 10 hammer curls on left. Then you pick the weight that you want to do, and then you'll do 5 curl and press.
Okay.
So 10, 10, 5, 5. Yep. And just go through one round, and then you're going to do a little bit of core work in between. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me take a look here. Okay. So see how your lead shin, when you go to lunge, go ahead. See how it comes forward. Yep. Remember that talk I gave about what perpendicular meant? I'm talking to you. There you go. So this stays straight up and down. Yep. So that means you're going to have to send that. There you go. There you go. That's what I want it to look like. That's perfect. Good. Okay. When you are done, you'll use dumbbells. You'll hold them in a suitcase position by your side. Okay. And you're going to load your deficit step up. Okay. That step up where your knee is higher than the crease of your hip. You're going to load this. Okay. And you're going to do a step up. You're going to repeat one side. Okay, you're loading heavy for 10. Heavy for 10. Okay, so let me give you a couple minutes to get everything set, and I'm going to explain to you what I want to have happen here. Yeah, that's right, Les. Good. Explain to you guys what I want to have happen. Yeah. You want to make that harder? You could put a foam pad under that lead foot, and then that's really unstable. I know how much you like instability.
What?
A foam pad under your foot. That'll be really unstable. Yeah, I'll grab it for you.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work, right?
Yeah, pretty high.
Yes. Okay. Here, Paul. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I think you'll like that. Yep, that'll work, right, Pat? Okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, so let's roll on this, you guys. It is 6:24, 34, 44. So let's go for like 12 minutes. We'll get somewhere between 5 and 7 rounds. 10 per side, rear foot elevated, split squat, 10 per side, the high box step up. Okay, what I want to have happen is I would like for the last 2 to 3 reps to be sticky. Now, I believe everyone here has enough control or cognitive sense to understand that, okay, I can easily make it through these split squats with a light load. What I'm looking for is the last 2 or 3 reps for you to kind of lose a little bit of that stability where it gets sticky in there. So make that the right load. I'll go around and help. Or if you're not getting there by 10, make it 12 or 15 reps. Make sense? Same thing with the step up. Okay, same idea. Ideally, the hip and the shoulder stay connected with the spine. Okay, I can stand straight up and down, but what I want to have happen is towards the end, you'll have to pitch forward a little bit and use some of that dynamic utilization, that stability where you got to move a little bit to adjust. Questions? Okay, let's roll. Here we go. I'll give you guys like 10, 12 minutes. Again, 5, 7 rounds, somewhere in that range. I'll go through and help you guys out. Spence, you're good? Okay, here we go. Yep, whenever you're ready, let's roll. Yep. So hop in. So you did 1 round.
Yep.
Fine.
Yep.
Hop in the hanging abs. Go straight leg hanging abs. 5 of them, and then do 10 bent knee. Okay, and then we've got a little circuit we can go through. Yep, that's good. Again, just play around a little bit with the load and the volume. The first one doesn't have to be fantastic. Paul, make sure you make the purchase onto the ground so your knee's going to hit the floor. There you go. Yep, and if you're off, if you're like, oh my gosh, I was shooting for 10, I only got to 7, fine. Yeah, that's good, right? Good. Yeah, that's good, Jim. Okay, Spence, let me see. Yep. Is that going to be right? Yeah. Yeah. Bring that foot forward. There you go. Even more. Yeah, there you go. That'll get you there. Good. Good. So don't let your knee hit my foot. That's the only way it's going to happen. So you got to drop that back leg back even further. There you go. Good. Yep. Make it through 3 rounds, right? Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's right, Carrie. Good?
Yep.
Okay.
Especially on one side. One side versus the other.
Yeah, good. Good. That's good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So again, on the step up, you should notice like there's a little flinch to get up like that, Paul. That was right. Yep. There you go. That's better, Spence. That's better. You all right? Yeah. Good. And that's going to be yours, right? So you're going to want to step up higher. There you go. Yep. Good. Yeah, you're okay there, right? So remember, a lot of the stability comes from the way your foot interacts with the surface. So if it's wobbly and gimbally, there's no stability there. But if you tear at it, then there becomes stability. So you notice when I tear at it, like if I'm trying to like turn my foot, my knee goes out. Yep, my big toe goes down, my arch stays open, and then I can step up from there. Yeah, that's better. Does that make sense? Now you're creating some torque, some torsion. Good. No, it's perfect.
Oh.
I was gonna say, it's a little too low. Good. That feel better?
Yeah, I like it better this way.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm kind of going back and forth, just feels
Yeah, no, yeah, do it. Less where you at.
good. Just doing it. I'm like 3-4 rounds already.
Perfect. Then tell me when you, I got one more, I put an
okay.
I put an easy bar out for you.
Cool.
I was gonna have you do a little tricep work. So skull crusher, bench with an easy bar. Does that work for you?
Do the skull crushers off of flat bench.
Off flat bench, and then turn it into a long lever row, like an overhead pullover. You know what I'm talking about? I'll show you.
Yeah.
And then a tricep pull down.
Yeah.
Yep, just load it for a skull crusher and then I'll help you. Yep. One down,
Yeah, I just fit one leg on the second one.
that's fine.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, no, good.
okay, okay.
With this couple days a week now or what?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah,
Great.
yeah, I'm glad to be back. Oh, thanks.
Good for your mental health.
It is. I needed something. But feel the pressure of your foot even the whole time. It's hard to see in those shoes, but there you go. That's right. Good. Hey, keep your torso upright. Don't let yourself pitch forward with that load on you. There you go. Now that's more stable. Good. And you can feel when it gets unstable because this happens, right? Yeah.
It's straight. Okay.
Back foot, heel stays straight up and down. Yeah. Yeah. Good. That's better, Spence. That looks solid. It's good, Pat. Good. About 7 minutes or so, you guys, and then we're going to move on. So again, I'm hoping for 5. I know 7's probably out of the question. Some of you are going to be like 3 is good. That's fine. Yeah. It's good, Spence. Good.
One last and I'm all like.
Yep. Yep. Going up in weight?
Well, I have been, so I don't need to switch light.
Thank you. Good. See how that knee comes in? Pay attention to it. So you want that knee to always drive out. As soon as it comes in, there's weakness in that hip. There you go. Good. That's right. Good. Again, same idea here, you guys, with that split squat. You should notice when your knee makes the purchase, it is in an extended position. So the knee should not be striking the ground under the hip. It's behind the hip. So you're in hip extension there. Good. Good, Pat. Yeah. You talking to me or you talking? Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. It's like I cracked a nail or whatever. You know? It's It's your third set? Yeah. Okay, perfect. There you go. That's better, Spence. Good. You can be able to walk tomorrow?
No,
Okay, so,
no,
but isn't that how you like it, if I remember?
exactly.
Good. Yeah, so here's what I was thinking. Like a skull crusher. And then so finish this, right? Get a wider grip and then a pull over. Little lats and tricep.
Ouch.
Yeah. And then a pull down with the rope.
Kind of cat thing.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
In that range. 3-4 minutes here, 3-4 minutes, then we're gonna move on. Pat, what is this, closing out? 4, perfect, that's about what I wanted, good. Good, yeah, heel stays down. What's that?
Started with 8. Now I'm barely looking at 6.
Perfect, that's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, some people would say that's not good, but I say that's good. That's it. Yeah. Good. This is 4 for you? Yeah, perfect. 4 will be enough. Good. Same thing, right?
Yep.
Go on, Paul.
Oh.
There you go. Good. Way better. That looks much more solid. Good. Pat, where you at? Perfect. Yep. You, yeah, that's fine. You want to finish this up? Yeah. Yep, then we're gonna move on. It's good, Carrie. Spence, you doing all right? Okay. Yeah. Woo. Looks like it's almost time to move on for you.
Whoa.
What's that?
Start.
Yeah, you get a couple minutes. Jim, you ready? Can you swing a kettlebell?
I'm just trying. Yeah.
Okay. So get into a kettlebell swing that would be heavy for like 20, but start light and just practice like 3 or 4 reps and let's see how it feels.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that the pressure doesn't bother it.
Right.
If it does, we're going to switch it out. Don't worry. Okay. Some of you are finishing this up. You have a couple minutes to do so. Close out the round or the activity you are working on. Then what I want you to do is I would like for you to grab a kettlebell that would be heavy for 20 overhead swings. So 20 overhead swings, meaning I can do 20, 30 would be tough to get to. And then set yourself up with a set of dumbbells for a floor chest press, for a floor press, where you could get about 20 reps out of it, but you're not going to get 25. So that's a specific load. Okay, get 20. I'm not going to hit 25. I'll explain what's going to happen once you guys are all cleared out and set up for this next piece. Again, kettlebell, heavy for 20, I'm not gonna get to 30 very often with it. Set of dumbbells for a chest press. Heavy for 20, I'm not gonna make 25. Okay, and I'm being specific with this because it matters for what we're gonna do. Okay. Give you guys a couple minutes to get everything set. You don't have to clear everything out right now if you don't want. But I do need you to get your dumbbell and your kettlebell out. Les, you want to keep going with this for a little bit? Okay, yep. But instead of the chest press, you want to do a bent row? Yeah, that'll be better.
Can't wait to sit behind my desk for 8 hours.
But you have a stand-up desk by now?
Oh, good. We have those, I just haven't set it up. I mean, I can get mine.
Do you know how to swing a kettlebell?
No. Up here,
Yep, overhead.
all the way overhead?
Well, over the crown of your head.
Got
Yeah, you know how to do that?
Yeah,
You sure?
one of the things I struggle with is like how to calibrate, how much weight to use.
Yeah, so,
40?
no, that's perfect. But for a dumbbell chest press, do you know?
Yeah.
For like, I can get 20, I'm not gonna hit 25? Okay.
Right.
I'd say 35. Jerry, you gonna press out of there? Yeah, that's totally fine. Does that work? See,
I don't think my is like.
wait, you like straighten it like this?
Yeah.
Like that? Like,
The bar.
oh, like feng shui type thing. Yeah, got it. got it.
Oh, you don't want them? Oh, I'll take them.
He brought him over specifically for you. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna row, right? Yep, so you'll do a bent row. So you're gonna get to 100 with your chest press. Every time you break, or you row, every time you break, you're just gonna do 5 kettlebell swings. And for each break, you'll do an additional 5. So if that doesn't make sense, here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna accumulate 100 chest press, okay? For every break, I have to do 5 kettlebell swings. So I asked you to get to a place where you can do 20, not 25. So say in the first set, I get to 20 and I'm like, I can't do anymore. Fine, I stand up, I do my 5 kettlebell swings, okay? The next set, I'm fatigued, so I only get 10, okay, which means I've accumulated 30. Now I have to do 10 kettlebell swings. Okay, my next set I do 10 again, okay, which gets me to 40. Okay, and now I have to do 15 kettlebell swings. Make sense? Okay, just for time purposes, I'm going to put a 10-minute time cap on this because we got to get going because we still have some of you are going to want to do your 5K or excuse me, your 5-minute row challenge, which I would highly recommend. I will roll a timer here. You have 10 minutes, try and complete this. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. My issue will be if you go over 25 on this first set, then we need to make a change. Clock rolls in 3, 2, 1, and so you are on right here. Good. Yep, first set, I could understand if you hit 25. I understand that. But if you take this beyond, say, 30, there's probably a problem. Good. But do as many as you can. Still do as many as you can. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. How many is that? Yeah, and you'll get to 20 at least, right? Yeah. Elbows touch ground. Good. You're good there. But it's just a touch and go, Paul. Just a touch and go. Yeah, they can't rest in the bottom position. What'd you get to? What'd you get to? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think at the top.
What'd you get to?
I have 45, I got 25.
Okay, you're fine, right?
I'm gonna do, regular rows, if that's cool.
Perfect. Yeah, good.
I was, oh,
Yeah, okay. It's the same idea of you have a kettlebell, you're gonna swing it. Yeah. Good. Yep, 5 on the first. 5 on the first one. How many, Carrie? Put it on 25?
Well, I don't know. It's like-
Yeah, okay, we're good. No, you're good. Yep, Spence, how many did you get on that first try?
One.
Okay, perfect. Yep, that's right. Good. Yep, so as you guys get into that second round here, remember it's a 5 kettlebell penalty each time, adding 5 on. But as you get into that second round, you'll notice some of the efficiency tips will be you drive through your heels, bring your hips up, you create a little bit more down force on your shoulders, which will give you a little bit more leverage to drive the kettlebells up. So some of you naturally do it. Okay, and some of you will have to think about doing it. Driving through your heels, pulling your hips up, creating more down force so you can get more leverage on the on the dumbbells. Okay? Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's good.
actually, once we had. Once in 25 or 13.
Yeah, that's about right. How many did you get on that one?
8.
Oh, so you might, yeah, I was gonna say. Good, we're 3 minutes in, so there is time here for recovery. You don't have to jam this all into one 5-minute set. Yeah, that's right, Carrie. What'd you get on the second set? I'm just 50. Okay, so that's right. It should fall. Yeah. Go on, Carrie. Good. 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 What'd you get on the second set? Oh, well, where do you at total?
Oh, 23 after my first. I can see it.
Which you did 20.
20 and I, 33.
Okay, I was like, you did 3? We got to make a change. Okay, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Good. There's plenty of time here to get this work done, guys. Yep. That's good, Spence. Good. Where you at? Oof. Okay. On your third set?
Oh, 36.
Yeah, but on your third after. Oh, okay, that's fine. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Very slack a little bit.
Good. Good, guys. So about 4.5 minutes to go. I will close it out at the 10-minute mark. So when you swing this kettlebell, to keep it more efficient, if you just keep your shoulder blades peeled back, that kettlebell will stay closer to your body. Right now, that kettlebell is way out here, so your back is really rounded. Does that make sense? So pull everything in really tight. Yep, so it should be like this thing weighs 40 pounds, but when it's out here, it weighs 50, 60, you know what I mean? Because of the lever. So pull it in tight. Okay. Good. So 4 minutes. And again, if you're like, I'm not going to make it, I got to make some changes in load, please do so. Good, Pat. Good, Paul. Go on. Well done. Good, Spence. Yep. Shoulder blades stay back into the floor. Okay, Jim. Where you at now? Okay. Okay. Hey, you might make it. Good. Carrie, you on? Oh, you're going here. Okay. One more set?
70.
Oh, two more. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay.
2 rounds, 15.
Yeah. It's good, Les.
Really don't want to do it. 30.
I know.
Better to see less.
So 2 minutes and a little bit of change. And again, ideally, you start to do some strategy work here where you're thinking about how am I going to get myself to 100? Okay, I've got 25 left. Can I see myself doing a set of 15 so I can do a set of 10 to finish? Okay, however you want to do it, but there should be some strategy piece to this that's getting you a little bit outside your comfort zone. Spence, where you at?
Black. I'm going at 50. So,
Okay, see if you can get to 75 before the timer's up, or somewhere in that range. Last 2 minutes, guys, then we got to move. Good. Yeah. That's better. Yep, just keep it, those shoulder blades squeezing back. That's good. Good. About 90 seconds. So it's enough time to get kettlebell swings in, and I will let you have rollover here on this as long as you've started your last round of chest press. That's fine. Good. Yeah, that's right. Good, Carrie. Good. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Good. How are you? Go on. Come on, Carrie. I'm not going to make it right in the middle of a set. Good. How many more do you need to get to 100? Get to 75. Okay. 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 That was 72. That was 73. 74. Wait a minute. Keep going. Come on. There you go. That's it. Good job. Yep. Good. 45 seconds. Good. As you guys close this out and finish it up, I will roll and take your time if you're like, hey, I really want to get through this. Screw the 10-minute cap. Totally fine. But in about 5 minutes, I will roll my 5-minute timer for your 10K row challenge. Okay. Or if you're like, I don't row, I bike, I run, fine. Okay, but in about 5 minutes, I will roll that timer. 10K is about 6 miles. Over the course of a week.
Oh, you mean you're gathering?
Yeah.
Oh, it's accumulating.
It's a cute. Sorry.
Oh, my God. I was
Yeah. If I did not make that clear, it's an accumulative 10K over the course of the week. Carrie thought she had to get 10K in 5 minutes today. It's an yeah. It's a
Oh, like that's a lot.
yeah.
What?
5-minute timer. Yep. Are you going to bike it? I'll put a timer on this. And I'll give you guys about 3 minutes. You can clear stuff out. And then I will roll a 5-minute timer. Who's going to roll this? Okay, I'll pull. You got a roller out, Pat? You gonna roll, Paul? All right, see you, Paul. You're at time? All right, tomorrow. You can come 5 minutes early, stay 5 minutes late. Two minutes, and I will roll a 5-minute timer. Even if your stuff isn't cleared out, Yeah, go ahead, Pat, go. Just go, just go, just go. Yeah. Where's Paul? Paul? Paul, you want to hop in with him? He's going shorter. Go ahead. Yeah, just go. 5. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, take your time. Okay. I know. I know. Les, when you're ready, just go. 5 minutes. Yeah. Pat, when you're ready, just go. 5 minutes. You got a rower? Jim, you want to hop on a bike? You good? Yeah, perfect. Spence, you gonna run 5? Perfect. Hey, when you are done, put your name on the whiteboard with your total distance. We'll add it up over the course of the week. Morning, that's fine. This all works. This is, I'd do 1 round here. This is more like 4 to 6. And then, as you can see, the like on my clock doesn't work. It's like you do your own thing.